Hello everybody, welcome back to G Bear's Homesteading the Desert. It is November 6th, 2018, Election Day. Yeah, I went out early this morning, took care of everything. So, I know I didn't post yesterday, and what's going on is I've been using up too much bandwidth, and I don't lose my internet, but it slows down to a point where it takes me 3 hours to upload a short video. So I had to knock off that because I renew my bandwidth on the 13th of each month. So right now I'm getting really tight on it. So I said, well, I'll just shoot every other day or every third day. All right, what we're looking at here is I did finally get all my insulation on my fittings here on the tank. We're supposed to get temps in the 30s next week, and it's still going to be above freezing, but that's my signal to start getting ready. So I'm not slammed with a bunch of stuff I got to do all at once. I got started on this. So this is all insulated and ready to go. And I've noticed that I've got a little leak here, and I think it's the seal on the filter cartridge. It's a big O-ring, so I'll have to go in and pick one of those up tomorrow and get that installed so that I can stop that little leak. All right, next in line, you remember where my orchard used to be? Well, the squirrels had destroyed all the trees, eaten all the root balls off of them, so I finally regraded that whole area. And what that does is it makes it a lot easier for my water deliveries to come in. He can come right up this road, pull in right here, drop off his water, make a turn, go right back out again and down the road. So I know I don't need water delivery here for a while, but I wanted to get this stuff done because this is time to winterize. I pulled up all my fence posts that and my wire I had around all my orchard trees, and I got that all situated here right now. I also ran the drag sled around and leveled everything off and got it all scraped down. So let's move on down the line here, and we'll get to the next thing before I run up too long of a video. I did transfer some water, and having that new tire on there makes it a lot easier to pull that cart around. All right, we're coming up here onto the porch, and one of the things I wanted to show you is I'm getting ready here to start putting in my winter crop. So I'm getting my plants going and my seedlings going, and I got all my seeds here. I've got to sort through them and get them in order, and then I'll pull out the winter crop stuff like squash and broccoli and onions and Swiss chard and beets, all those good winter crops that I can get in. This stuff is called rock wool, and this is great for starting plants, and it also holds the plant for hydroponics. And I got that, and I also got some of my ruffle leaf kale going because I love kale. This is my little onion. I've got my Italian oregano going. So, and I did pick that little cantaloupe I had hanging outside the cage, and that's going to go in and ripen up. All right, so next thing I'm going to do is, since I've had some people ask about how the girls are doing, we're going to take a walk over and see how they're doing. And I got my basket because I need to collect eggs if there's any for today. And we'll see what they've left me. And this can inside my basket right here actually has some beef. I had a roast that was sat in the refrigerator too long and went bad, so I cooked it up really good on the barbecue, and now it goes for chicken food. And I'm going to show you how to start a chicken riot. Okay, here we got some little pieces of beef. Well, I've got 8 chickens and 5 pieces of beef. So in through the wire, there we go. Look at them go. One will grab it and run away with it. The other one will chase them. They're all going like, where's that piece of meat? I want it, I want it. So just wanted to show you that. I'll give them another batch here, and then we'll get to collecting eggs. There we go. All right, let's see what we got here. I just shut off the electric fence so I don't get jolted. Oh yeah, we got eggs. There we go. So let's see. One of these is ceramic, and I got an X on it so I don't pick it up. But the ceramics actually help promote egg laying. So I keep one in each nest. I got 3 in this nest. That's a half a dozen. Ain't bad. Now we'll go over to the other side and see what we got over there. Get that locked up. Move around to this side. And oh, we got one in each side. And got one there. And got one there. So that's 8 eggs. Not bad. Good girls. It's nice of you to give me 8 eggs. That's an egg apiece. All right, I'll see you later on. I'm going to come in here later on and refresh their water. I've got a bucket full of fresh water waiting here for it to fill that with. And I'll give them their greens. And I add the greens to their scratch in that bowl right there. And the juice of it soaks into the scratch. So even when they're done eating the greens, they'll eat all that scratch too. All right. That's about all for today. I don't think I've got anything else. Oh, well, yeah, I did do some work inside the container, and I will be setting up my self-watering gutter garden. And some of these plants that I've got going here are going to move down into the gutter garden. And my tomatoes are looking great, and I've got some tomatoes set on the vines already. So exactly what it needed was a little bit of pollination, and I took care of that with my toothbrush. Everything's pollinated and going well. And that wheelbarrow over there with the box on top of it, I got to put legs on the box so the wheelbarrow will roll underneath it real easily. And then I'm going to get my cloud potatoes out and dump them onto that half-inch screen I've got there, a half-inch square hardware cloth. And then I can sift out the dirt and the potatoes and see what I got in there. And I know a couple of you have been waiting to see that. So that'll be coming up soon here. Going to get my planting done first. G-Bear signing off. After I remind you, don't forget, go down on the bottom there and click a like, a thumbs up if you like my videos, and spread the word around. I was over at Out West Homestead watching their video earlier today, and I noticed that they're getting up there. They only need like 30 more people to make that 1,000. So if any of you can get a chance, go over to their Out West Homestead and give them a subscription so that they can get up to that 1,000 points. Ready? G-Bear signing off.